What is going on there, guys? Kempy here. I'm back today with the Wrexham episode 3. Today we've got two massive games against Torquay in third place and Notts County as well. Another absolutely massive club stuck down in non-league. I'm recording this before episode 2 comes out, but the support in episode 1 has been absolutely mental. So thank you guys so much. The channel is growing at a rate that I could not imagine. So we're now at 190 subs. I'd absolutely love to hit 200. So if you guys are watching this, please make sure to subscribe. I'm still a little bit bunged up if you cannot tell. So it might not be the most energetic episode because talking is not fantastic. But I am here to record another episode because I do not want to let you guys down. We've been playing some fantastic football. And I want to show you guys the last game against Southend. It was a 3-1 win. It was a game that I was going to bring you guys back for. But it was a Paul Mullin hat-trick. And just some of the goals he was scoring was unbelievable. I want to show you guys them goals, especially the first and the third one. It just shows what a quality player is down at this level. First one was just a long ball, hitting hope into Mullin. A fantastic touch and turn on the half turn, 180 turn. Spins in, hits it. But over the goalkeeper, 1-0. Their goal was fairly decent as well. A bit of a mistake from the keeper. Comes out to their centre mid who smashes it home. Second goal is something I was not expecting to see. Ollie Palmer in behind, decent ball into Mullin with a tap-in. And this goal is exactly what we expect Ollie Palmer to see. Long ball up to him, flick on, Mullin touch, Mullin bang. 3-1, and that was the goals in the game against Southend. Like I said, I was going to bring you guys back for that anyway. It would have been a great game to bring you back for, but I didn't. We won 3-1. It was a Paul Mullin hat-trick, who has been on absolute lights out form. He is currently sitting on an average of 7.18, 10 games, 9 goals, 0 assists, which is quite surprising. The assist man has actually been more of Palmer. He's got 6 goals, 2 assists on a 7.56. So the two of them are working so well together. Jordan Davies has been quality. Thomas O'Connor has been quality as well. And there has been 2 signings made. The first one in Florent Hottie. He come in on a free contract as a backup centre midfielder because James Jones, the new signing this summer in real life, was kicking up a fuss that he was not starting enough games. And he's not quite good enough. O'Connor is much much better. And then sadly for us, Kirk Miller got a 6-week injury, so he dropped down into the reserves. So he brought in Dylan Adeji Hersey on a 4-month loan from Wimbledon just to cover off the right midfielder spot. So he is the right mid for the time being. But like I said, today's episode will be consistent of a game against Torquay, who are currently now second in the table, not third. My apologies. I'll be playing the Oldham game off of camera. If there's some decent goals, I'll show you that too. And then we've got Notts County, a massive club, currently in 7th position in the Vanarama National League. And then what I'm going to plan to do is we should know by the game against Notts County who the FA Cup 4th round is going to be against. If that's a good team, then I'll bring you guys back for that. It probably won't be, so it'll probably be the FA Cup 1st round that you guys do come back for. I have got family coming over for the next 2 weeks, so I'm trying to get as many episodes done today as I can. Videos will still be daily. I'm just trying to at least get planned for the weekend so that I can enjoy the first weekend, and after that we go back on grind season. But let's be honest, you're not going to keep me off this game regardless of who comes over. The King could come over and I will still be playing FM. So there'll be absolutely no stopping me, but I'm just trying to get a few videos done in preparation, so there'll be no double uploads sadly this weekend or tomorrow. I say tomorrow, it was actually yesterday for me. So yesterday would have just been the Endrick Makoko episode, part 2, where we've gone 20 years in the future. So if you guys have not checked that out, part 1 was released on Tuesday and part 2 was released yesterday. So make sure to go and give that a watch as well. I'll make sure to try and link that at the top of the video on a little bar thing. So I'll try and get that done as well. It helps me out massively. But without further ado, let's get into this Torquay game and see if we can carry on this unbelievable form which sees us in top of the league. Right then, your Wrexham team today is going to consist of Joe Hilton in goal, Marcel Lavinaire, Aaron Hayden as the captain, Mickey Demetriou, Callum McFadden, Adeji Hersey on the right mid, Thomas O'Connor and Florent Hottie in midfield with Jordan Davies, Paul Mullin and Ollie Palmer up top. This is another game that I do expect to win. We are massively the better side. They're actually predicted to come about 15th in the league. They've had a very good start to the season. So I still expect us to win and hopefully put them on the downfall for the rest of their season and the up form for us. First highlight then is coming from us building out from the back, as we do so often, playing down this left side as well. We have been playing a very good style of football this season. It might be a bit of long ball, but when you've got Mullin and Palmer up top and two strikers that cannot stop scoring, it doesn't matter how they go. It's just when they're in at the back of the net. That one from Mullin, a little bit sloppy, but he beats his defender to the ball after a ball from Marcel Laviniere. Gets him behind, shrugs him off, has a shot. Keeper saves it onto the post, rebounds, and he just gets it in that near post. Can't complain, 1-0 in just 3 minutes. Like I said, we are a very, very good side. So this season is going to probably be a fairly quick one. 6-7 episodes probably at max, because I'm expecting that we're going to fly through it. And if results stay this way, we are 6 points clear already at the top of the table. And we are just 11 games in. Goal difference of 13. We've only lost one game. We've drawn one. I actually didn't show you the previous results other than the Southend one. So I'll make sure to show you guys them as well. But we lost one game. I believe it was to Woking. And we drew to Gateshead, I think, are the 2 games we dropped points in. Other than that, we've been absolutely flawless and just keep on winning. So we've been fantastic. Torquay then are trying to come into the box, and they shot there at the near post. Hilton does save, and we do clear the ball. I've been playing the games on extended highlights as well, rather than key. For the YouTube episodes, I will keep them as key highlights. But for the games, when I'm playing off of camera, I actually really enjoy having a bit more of a tactical view at the games. I also play with the pass maps on, so I can see how we're actually building play. So you can see we've got our 2 wing backs and left mid very, very close to each other. 2 strikers are up there on their own, and then we've got, so who's this? You've got O'Connor getting for Paul Mullin dropping in while Palmer goes clear, which I like. Ajayi Hersey is also very high at the pitch as well. And you can see how these passes are working. We're building play down the right hand side, coming inside, all going down the line. So we're a very good side, and it's I like the tactical aspect to the game as well. Like I said, I do massively apologise with the voice. I'm completely bunged up, but I'm still trying to get the episodes out. Like I say, hopefully by the weekend I'll be back to fully fight and fit form, able to be as enthusiastic as I would love to be. But sadly, 3 hours sleep, a blocked nose, and not great. And not great there with a goal from Torquay. That makes it 1-1. It is Goodwin with the goal. That is just their second shot of the game, which is a bit of a shame. It's a ball behind Dimitri, I think. Yeah, it is. He just doesn't quite follow his run of Goodwin. Decent strike past Hilton, the goalkeeper. But that does make the game 1-1, which is not good. A big clearance from them again, and it is going to be Aaron Hayden picking up the ball. He does find McFadden, who has been very, very good this season as well, down this left-hand side. Finds Jordan Davies, a ball in behind to Ollie Palmer, who's going to go alone. He's going to smash it into the back of the net, and that is 2-1. A great finish there from Palmer, exactly what we expect of him. The 6 acceleration and pace, I did not find a problem at all. He is such a problem for defenders. He's so big and strong. The amount of corners we've scored just from his big head at the back post is unbelievable. He's got 7 goals already this season. Like I said, Mullin on 9 too, and now 10 as well with this game. So really good form from our 2 boys up front. We do expect it. They're both League 1 quality strikers, and we're obviously playing in the Vanarama National League. So they should be the best in the league, and they certainly are, and they are proving it as well. You might as well always have the quality, but if you don't have the form to back up the quality, there's no point in being as good as they are, and we are getting the best out of them. Torquay are going to give us a run for our money in this one, and that is a fantastic goal there from Asa Hall from the edge of the box. It's a decent strike, and that does make it 2-2. I'm going to go positive against this lot and encourage the boys. We should still be able to get a decent result. Ball in from O'Connor, and that back post Palmer nearly pays off. Like I said, that is how we've scored quite a lot of goals, is exactly from that. I was going to make a change, but it has brought a highlight on instead. It's a long ball forward from the goalkeeper. O'Connor winning the ball from their defensive header. A ball over the top to that man, Paul Mullin, in behind, and he does not miss them. That is 3-2. His second of the game. Could he get back-to-back hat-tricks? I'm going to take a few players off and drop into a cautious mentality and time waste just a little bit. I've been a bit more better at tinkering in this save, definitely. Sort of dropping players off we need to. On the beta, I think I was a bit gung-ho, but I've definitely sorted that out for this one. Made 2 changes then. Bryce Hosanna has come on for a Dej Hersey, a movement of Laviniere up into right mid, and Max Haygarth has come on as well for Florent Hottie. Just 12 minutes to go. It'd be good to see if we could get another goal, and another Mullin hat-trick would be superb. to see it. It's going to be McFadden down this left-hand side. Ball into the box. No one is quite there. Lavinier gets the ball. Bryce Hosanna finds Lavinier again. Ball in the back stick. Ollie Palmer. Is he offside? There is no flag from the line-out, so it is a brace from both of our strikers. 4-2 then against second place Torquay. I said we were good, and this is just showing our utter dominance in the Vanarama National League. Lavinier with a great ball in this right mid spot. Ball across to Palmer. Looks slightly offside to me. It may have been a backwards pass, so it does not count as offside. But 4-2 is a result I'm very, very happy with. 14 goal difference now too, which is obviously top of the league, which is good to see. We're not only making chances, we are scoring them as well. We've had quite a few close games, sort of 2-1s, 3-2s, but it's good to get a few goals sometimes. It makes it a bit more interesting. We've always got to give people a chance, otherwise we just walk the league of 100 points. But a long clearance from their goalkeeper does end up falling to McFadden, who seems to miss the ball but does get it and plays it back into Hilton. It's going to be another long ball forward, I imagine. It is. So Mullin to chase. He wants that hat-trick. He's in behind. Back-to-back. Mr. Back-to-back, Paul Mullin, another hat-trick. He is unbelievable. It is 5-2. Defenders down in the National League do this quite a lot. That even happens to my defenders. I've conceded a few like this. Don't really react to the ball. They expect the keeper to come out, but the striker bursts in behind and finishes off well. As I said, 5-2, and that surely is game. And that is game. 5-2, a convincing result then here at the racecourse against Torquay. Second place have just been dispatched of nice and easy. A nice 10 rating for Super Paul Mullin. Not to say that Ollie Palmer is not a fantastic player, but back-to-back hat-tricks for Paul Mullin is exactly what you want to see. The Red Dragons run goes on. That is 5 games winning in a row. Like I said, I will just quickly show you the form we have been on. So obviously a win against Eastleigh, Yeovil and Chesterfield, which you guys saw. And we beat Maidstone 2-0. It was a loss to Woking and a draw to Gateshead. And then it's been 2-1, 2-1, 2-1 against Dorking, Mainhead and Dagenham Redbridge. 3-1 against Southend and 5-2 there against Torquay. I'm going to go and play this Oldham game off camera and then bring you guys back for the Notts County game, which is going to be a massive game against 2 absolute giants of English football. Just before I was going to play the Oldham game, we have had the player of the month come through, and of course it's that man Paul Mullin. 8 goals in 5 games, an average rating of 8.02. We also won at Manager of the Month with a 100% win percentage. Can we do the same in November and in October? And can Paul Mullin keep on his incredible goal scoring form? Well, it turns out we are going to keep up our winning ways, and Paul Mullin is going to keep scoring goals. Another brace for Big Paul today in a 3-1 victory and a goal from Palmer too. Let's get into this Notts County game. Let's make it 7 in a row. Today away against Notts County. Team today is Hilton, Lavinier, Hayden, Dimitri McFadden, Adeji Hersey, O'Connor, Haygarth, Davies, Mullin and Palmer. It's quite a settled start 11, which I do quite like. Obviously excited to get big Kirk back at right mid, and he'll be a great addition to the side when he is back, because he was fantastic for the 8 games he did play. Notts County though are in the playoffs currently. Obviously we are currently top of the league by 6 points, I believe it is, so we are currently well in front. But a decent side, Notts County, and a massive club as well. You can see that just based on their stadium. It's absolutely huge, but they're not as big as a club as the mighty Wrexham, so let's go out there and teach them a lesson. Tell you what I could do with some of this game at night. It's going to send me to sleep. I'm not sleeping a lot at the moment due to this bloody cold, but no highlights in the first half. It's just what I need. First highlight though is going to come straight away from the kickoff of the second half. It's going to be a Mullin winner on the header. Palmer's going to beat one. Drill it! Bottom corner, 10th goal of the season. Ollie Palmer is a baller. 10 goals already. Him and Mullin are just ridiculous. I mean, this team itself is really good as a whole, but them two up front are just a league above everyone. Well, 2 leagues above to be exact. And that is Paul Mullin making it 2-0. A ball in from Jordan Davies. Decent ball in at that as well. And Mullin finding the back of the net. That should be a game over. A very, very quick game here against Notts County. They have not put up much of a fight at all. In fact, I've not seen an attacking highlight from them all game. We've seen 2 highlights. We've seen 2 goals. And it is the star 2 up front getting them goals. Finally, we've got a highlight then for Notts County. And it's nearly a goal as well. Good save by Hilton. And before we got into that highlight, I've seen they've had 16 shots this game. They've just done absolutely nothing with them. Like I said, I've not seen them once on the attack. Other than that, and it's actually going to turn out to be a counter-attack from us with Mendy nearly finding the back of the net. They have been all over us this game, but the quality of our strikers has proved the difference, and that is us securing our 7-point lead at the top of the table. Like I said, guys, I am going to try and get a few videos recorded today, but looking at the schedule, we have got a 4th round qualifying game against South Shields or Morpeth. I'm not going to bring you back for that because that might be a little bit boring. I think what I'm going to do is bring back for the Scunthorpe game, and I think it'll be this game as well in the meantime. So it'll be hopefully the FA Cup 1st round and Scunthorpe on tomorrow's episode, which should be on Saturday. Like I said yesterday, you wouldn't have had an episode of Wrexham. It would have been the Endrick versus Makoko part 2. So make sure to go and give that a watch and catch up on episode 1 and 2 of this save as well. It's been an absolute pleasure making content for you guys as always. Keep liking, keep subscribing, keep commenting on how your saves are going down below, especially your Wrexham saves. There's a lot of you doing them this year, and it's great to see you down in the comments. I will speak to you all next time.